Welcome in. This is probably a bonus video. You guys probably recently saw where I got my turbo hour, and then we did the skid plate. I showed you the winch and all that stuff. Well, today's the same day, but fresh video. It's still all torn apart behind me here. That's because we have something else to install.
Oh snap.
We're gonna throw some lights on this machine. We got some Novsight 3-inch LED halo lights. We've been working with Novsight for a while, and their lighting has been great. If you don't know, the Pro XP I had before, Steph has it now, and she has 2 sets of Novsight lights, and they work great. They had found out that I got a new machine, and they said, hey, we got some lights for your new machine, so that's what we're going to install today. So thank you, Novsight, for helping kick off this build. Let's open these bad boys up. This is a rare time. It's still sealed. I normally like to take a sneak peek, but we've been busy and I just haven't had a chance. So we're going to open them together. As I've said in the previous videos where we install something from Novsight, their packaging is top notch. So we'll get our blade out. Put a couple slices in her. Plastic. And then, oh, we got one of them sliding box deals, maybe. Yep. I guess the box is outsmarting me. Oh, okay. My bad, guys. We gotta cut this. There we go. Look at that. That is kind of instructions on the back of the lid, and some, whatever you call them, not barcodes. You know what I'm talking about. They sent me some stickers. So, looks like some of them are some of their SEMA stickers. They are going to be there this year, guys. They actually did invite me, but it's just not something I can do this year. But thanks to them for inviting me. It's flattering. It's weird, some of the opportunities that come along just from making videos and putting them on the internet. Got our bag of wiring, hardwares. So these are definitely the biggest, baddest lights from them that I have. Covers. But this nice packaging, we don't need it anymore. So we got our 2 pod lights. We can pull these guys off. These are little covers, so they're not just amber lights. These are actually regular lights, and Novsight has these little covers that if you want the amber lights, which I've said before, I'm a big fan of the amber lights, you can put these on. They also send you some black covers. Like if you're riding during the day and you just want to black them out, you got that. It, I guess it protects it, and it just kind of looks cool. So I usually don't use these. I usually use the amber ones. So normal hardware type stuff. Yeah, it looks like it's here. Just pure hardware, so you can kind of have a universal mounting. Something I really like about these two is they all have leads. So you're not actually wiring these in. You mount them, you have this, you run the harness, just plug them in, and you're good. As you can see, the harness is already laid out. Now, with this one, it does have its own switch. So I'm going to be using this switch, which obviously is not your typical side-by-side rocker switch. So on the Pro XP, we have one like this, and I mounted it on the speaker cover because it's a sport. It doesn't have a speaker, didn't really care. There's a chance I do something similar with this. I don't know, we got to look still. But yeah, you have a port here, so you can unplug it, run the wires, make it easier, connect it with the weatherproof connection, which leads me into that too. These are weatherproof. waterproof, dustproof, all the proofs. So I will link these in the description below if you want a set of these. Just click that link. We do have a discount code for Novsight. Not only do I appreciate when companies help us build these machines like this and send this out to us, I appreciate when they give us a discount code to give to you guys to help you guys save. So let's go to the machine and I'll show you how I'm mounting these bad boys. The brackets from Novsight are pretty damn universal. It's just a U-shaped bracket with a hole in the bottom and you bolt it to whatever you need to do. I mean, there's a lot of universal ways to bolt them up on pretty much any machine. Or you can go the route I'm going with a specific bracket for a specific machine. That's not something from Novsight, and this is not something that a company sent to us. This is just, I needed a mount when we were putting some Novsight lights on the Pro XP. I found these, got them, they work great. So I went right back and got another set. These are from Misfit Garage. So it's just a little bracket that gets sandwiched in here with your cage hardware and sits like this, and it actually fits under your little rubber job here. So real fortunate for me, since we're stacking projects here, all these body panels are off. I have full access underneath the dash to do the wiring, so this is going to be a breeze and a half here. Some of those wires are still hanging down from the winch. We're not done yet. I didn't see any sense in tying wires up when I'm still going to be adding wires, so I will be doing that when we're done. So to prep these to go on the machine to mount to the brackets we just put on there, we're going to need these two right here and our hardware. Oop, don't lose it. So first you're going to take this and you'll slide this through. Make sure you do it now, because once you put this on you can't do it. And then we'll put the provided hardware in here, and we're just going to snug it down. Once it's on the machine and we have them pointed the way we want them, then we tighten them down. Just like that. Now doing stuff like this, there's no right way, wrong way. Well, I guess I shouldn't say that. I prefer to mount the light, then do the wiring. If you really want, I guess you could do the wiring first, but this is just my preferred method. It's best to leave it loose so you can adjust it same way, up and down, side to side. Maybe you're adding these and you already have a light bar and you just want these to face kind of more out to the sides. You can do that, tighten it there. But for now, we're just gonna leave it like this. So we gotta find a spot for our switch and run and zip tie up all this stuff and then run the switch to this. I gotta figure out exactly what each wire does and then, you know, hook it up. Get a little fusible link. Solid chance that's the power wire. We know what the black wire is. Green and yellow. That's what we gotta figure out. Damn it, I might have to look at instructions, because I don't know what those are for. Alright, let me look at the instructions and I'll catch back up with you guys. I'm also going to find a place to mount the switch and probably do that, and then I'll show you that too. So I'll be right back.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
So I actually scanned that QR code to figure out what those wires are, and it works. That's what it's called, QR code. I think I called it a barcode or some shit. I'm old, leave me alone. So for my situation, I'm just going to be taping these off. These do give you some pretty cool options. This yellow one here, if you're putting these on a car or if you have turn signals in your machine, you can synchronize this with your turn signals. I'm guessing by wiring it into a wire that controls your turn signals. But they are called synchronization wires. This green one though, I may mess with this one eventually, just not today because I'm out of time. We have to get everything done for the trip. Maybe when I get that mustache light on the front of the machine, I'll do it. But this could be your daytime running lights. So I may experiment with this later on down the road, but not today. So we're just going to tape these up nicely, keep them safe, and that leaves us with power and ground. Me personally, when I put lights in a side-by-side, or most things, if it's just a power and a ground, I run the power to my keyed on power. I don't do power all the time. Sometimes the way it's wired, your switch stays illuminated. I don't want that draining the battery. And I'm an idiot. I will leave the shit on and I will kill batteries. So I like it best, even if you leave the switch on, you turn that key off, all your shit shuts off. So that's how we're gonna do it. I got my bus bar lead here. Guys, don't spend a bunch of money on these. I've seen some where they want to charge, you know, like 15-20 bucks for one of these. I bought a bag of like 10 of them on Amazon for like $6. So don't waste your money on getting name brand stuff. So that's all we got to do to wire this bad boy up. The switch. I thought I was going to be doing the same thing as the Pro XP, but I came up with a different solution. This one, I guess maybe it's a little cleaner. I don't know. If you're, you know, nitpicky about stuff, maybe you won't like it. I kind of like it. The switch is kind of designed to be run horizontal. We're going to run it vertical. Once I know what the buttons do, it doesn't matter. So with your kit from Novsight, where's the other piece? It was in my pocket. There it is. They give you some options to mount that switch. One is just good old-fashioned two-sided tape. We're not doing this today. The other one, they give you this little bracket, kind of a universal job. You mount the switch to this, and they give you some screws. Put it through this into the back of the switch, and then you can kind of mount that wherever you want through here. We're not really using this. I use this as a template to make some holes in something else. So I had an idea. Side-by-sides. You're always seeing them damn rocker switches, because the manufacturers give you spots to put rocker switches, right? So why wouldn't you see rocker switches? This one is not a rocker switch. I'm not interested in cutting this wire and trying to wire it to a rocker switch. And actually I probably can't because there's different modes. So this is the switch. So the thought process, we have all these holes from Polaris and they give you these little covers. And I'm like, what if I modify one of those covers to hold this switch? So that's what I did. Because I envisioned you can run the wire right through here, and with some modifications to one of these covers, it'll work. I'll show you what I did. So if we run this bad boy through there, you can see I got it here. So I just shaved this down a bit, notched it. That's got room for the wire. I used that mount as a template and just screwed it to right here. I offset it to the side because there's a little extra room here. And then it basically just pops in like one of the covers. Like that. Honestly, for me, this isn't bad. I thought it would look a lot more Haggard than it does. I really don't mind it. And now I got my switches. All we got left is to wire this up. Not going to be much to film for that. We're going to find a place to mount this box. We're going to run each of the outputs to the lights. Power ground. The power is going to go to this blue wire on the bus bar plug. This is your accessory wire. The red's your constant. Black to the ground. Tape the other two off. And that's it. Maybe I'll throw you guys to a little time lapse while I do that. So I am by myself, so I think maybe time lapse, or we just cut to when we're done. I don't know yet. We'll see. That's gonna depend on when I edit. it's dark out. They're done. I got it all put back together. Not sure if you saw a time lapse. If you did, the GoPro overheated. So you probably didn't see much, but it was just wiring. Where you run them, how you run them, all that is just gonna be preference. I did it the way I like. I got her all back together. I guess all we got left is to check them out. So there's 2 modes, I think, unless I still don't know how to work them properly. So I'll show you guys. We'll go lights out and take a look. Alright, I'm gonna try and get to the machine without tripping on shit. Can you see me? No, you can't. So now I'm gonna show you the Novsights. And as you can see, they are really bright. I don't know if I have them exactly pointed where I want yet, but this is just to show you guys. So that's the main light, the main beam. Now, what is cool, what I do really like this. So you can shut that off, and you have like a little running light, which is why there's that extra wire for running lights. So this is the running light. This goes around the outside rim of the 3 LEDs. You can change this color as well. So if you hit it again, it now has an amber ring, and it looks awesome. I can see it doesn't pick up well on the camera dead on, but there you go. You can see it has an outer ring, and those really bright white lights were from the center here. So this is like a driving light. Gotta hit it at an angle so you can see it, otherwise I guess you can kind of see it. So not only are these a functional little kind of a driving light, but it definitely looks mean. Still need that mustache, but we're getting somewhere with these. I like this. So from inside the cab, this is what we're looking at with just the Polaris driving lights. I took the new lights off. Here's the main light. And as you can see, that brightens things up. You guys can now see all the shit all over my toolboxes. And then we shut this off. And that's the white driving light. You hit the button again, amber driving light. You can obviously run both. This top button here is the main light, the really bright light. And then you shut that off and it's no longer illuminated. Right now it's lit up amber right here, which means we have that amber driving light, if you will, on. Hit it again and it turns white. Hold it and it shuts off. Alright, so I have the amber outer ring on right now and the main white beam. But remember I said that they give you some amber covers, so I'll show you what that looks like. So it's really that simple. You cover it up and you have an actual amber light. There's without the cover, just the amber ring and the amber cover. So I really like the amber in the dust. We can cover both them bad boys up. Yeah, they are bright. I gotta quit standing in front of the damn things. We'll see if I can get a GoPro to work, and maybe we'll go in the yard or something. I don't know what that was. I killed the battery. Son of a bitch. So here's the lights. That is pretty freaking bright. Yeah, I mean, I know cameras don't do this type of stuff justice, but they're really bright. If you want some lights like this, link below, discount code below, probably on the screen. If you're in the market for lights, check it out. This isn't the only option they have. They have light bars, they have all kinds of stuff. If you want to check out our videos, ad-free, uncensored, and you want to have your name scrolling on the screen, or if you just want to help us out, just a YouTube channel trying to grow, check out our Patreon. That's also linked below. Got a lot of links below, guys. If you just need parts in general for your machine, check out our G-Life UTV affiliate link. Guess where it is? Below. You can use code Haggard5. Save yourself a little coin there. If you're looking for go fast parts, like I will be at some point with this machine. This machine will be powered by Bikeman. They are one of our newest sponsors, so if you need go fast parts, link below. Check them out. We also have a discount code there, so you can get your go fast parts and save a little coin on them. That is code somewhat Haggard. I know that one for sure. I think that's it, guys. My brain is fried. I think we were out here working on this thing for 5 hours last night, and I've been out in the garage today for 9 hours already, and I still have more to do. So I'm just gonna shut up because I've probably already said things that don't make sense. So thank you guys for watching. I mean, that's the biggest way you guys can help us, and it's free. If you like what we do, just keep watching, like, comment. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. We get a lot of viewers that just watch all the videos, but they don't subscribe. And it's just a stupid number, but it helps us. It helps us get noticed, get seen, because YouTube has crazy algorithms and numbers and stuff. So do that, please. But that's it. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.